Alright, well, I guess we're going to run the rosters as they try to figure out how to press F3. We're going to watch QuakeNight, Exodus, Meta, Missy, and Usurp. And over on the Nightmare side, we've got Clown, Scout, Chief, and Flame. Champion of Retribution will be our starting point for this team deathmatch QuakeNight. You know, sadly, Fish, I have this whole write-up going for the other match, and it included me walking outside naked and all kinds of stuff. I mean, it was just, it really harkened back to the days of Quake Wars.
I'd just like to point out that everyone else is warming up, but it appears Flame is not at his computer. Okay.
Alright, time to watch the Flame cam. Hey Flame, buddy, you're making a name for yourself.
Yeah. I kind of feel bad. We've already given him so much shit about it, but like, this is getting ridiculous.
He's the hard up of Quake Live. That's basically it. For those that don't get the reference, back when we covered Quake Wars, there was a player named Hardup, Sergeant Hardup. He was notorious for like, he would be on the server and he would be at the keyboard, but then he wouldn't press F3 for like an hour.
You got any clan mates or Quake Live buddies, or anyone else interested in the cast or the broadcast? Let them know it's going down here at QuakeLive.tv.
Shit,
Send
even
them
if they're
the link, we
even if
appreciate
they're not
it.
interested, you know, I mean, honestly, post the link to your mother, and I promise to watch my mouth. In fact, okay, here's what we do. If somebody can get their mom watching the broadcast, okay, and then they can find a way to prove that their mom is listening to and watching the broadcast, then Grease will buy Fish6 a bottle of liquor for his 21st birthday and FedEx it to him. We're going live right here.
Okay.
It's win-win for you, Fishy.
Here we go.
Alright, so it looks like right in the beginning here we've got Chief trying to shut down Missy. Missy able to grab the red armor. We're going to go take a look at that stack here. Looks like that armor's been burned off. Missy running into the portal with 56 health and 18 armor. And we've got a little while before that first quad pops. K9 trying to get control of red armor one more time. We've got a couple of Nightmare guys at red armor waiting for it. They're going to try to secure it, but quad is about to pop. Sko's going to be walking in here without any weapons. And it looks like quad will probably be secured by K9 as they start to clear it out. No, it will be picked up by Chief. Chief grabs it and kills Exodus off. He's got 89 health. And he is scrambling for a bit of armor. He's not going to be able to find any. Coming out with an MG and wasting a lot of bullets here. Dodging a shot as he careens around trying to grab a little bit of health. And now he's got enough where he can pop out and eat a rail. He eats one there. He's going to go up strong and probably get taken out. Yeah, there it is. Strip getting the hit on Chief, pulling him down. That was a pretty good quad run, but we're starting to see K9 pull away. They have a 7-frag lead. That's certainly something that can be turned around with a single quad run, but control of the red armor will give K9 an advantage as the time ticks towards the next power-up spawn. Serp waiting forever for a bit of a spawn, and that was the double-barrel shotgun. Chief landing one into Serp as he peeks around the corner. I'm gonna go take a look and see where everyone else is set up. We got Exodus over near Mega covering that stairwell with a plasma. We've got, looks like Nightmare has been pushed back to the RL area and jump pad yellow. And timing of that quad, it was a few seconds late after 40. So we're probably going to see it pop around, I think it was like 4:40, 4, something like that. Alright, so it looks like Clown's looking to be the most stacked guy. They got a few more seconds before that quad pop. They don't want to be there too early because here it is. Both teams are starting to move in here. And sometimes if you are the early bird, you will not get the worm. Nice shot there by Clown. He hasn't suffered a lot of damage. He's trying to get quad. He grabs it. Going after Missy. Missy goes down. And we're going to watch this quad run. And of course, we're going to see a long-range shot. We got Clown able to grab a bit of health there. Going after Missy. Missy's going to go down yet again. And we have pulled this thing with an 8 frags strip. Is going to be going down to that quad. We've got Clown making a round through the map. He's down to 1 health. He's going to have to back off here. And he hits his sad face as this quad runs out. He will not get a final kill. Misses his reel. Dodges a rocket, but then eats a bit of a shotgun from Serp, who had 4 health. And we're seeing K9 just pull away here. Despite that quad. Now, I want to talk a little bit about K9 because we watched them play last week, I believe it was. I want to say it was against Martyrs, I think. And I noticed this phenomenon that they managed to do. I think we're seeing it against Knight, which is this. Whenever they don't get quad, they get tons of frags, okay? They basically run away from that quad and they realize that chances are most of the armor and resources have been given up by the teammates of that quad carrier. Basically making them weak, and K9 takes advantage of that. The other thing that really works out for them is they hold on to this red for the duration, pretty much, and they stack up their guys. So even if they don't get quad, they run away from it, and when they run into the non-quadded opponents, they are ready for a fight, and they rack up usually as many or maybe even more frags than the quad carrier is able to put together. We're watching Meta go up strong, trying to secure quad. Quad has been picked up by Serp. He has a 100 stack. He's going to be taking, now you can see we take different routes here. He's trying to be sneaky. Pulls down Flame, looking for the next move. He's going to be moving into red armor here. He spots a guy across the way. He's got communication. Doesn't even bother to look to his left or his right. Eats a little bit of a rocket here. Flame going to go down again, I think. We got 5 more seconds on this quad, and Serp backing off and going to go grab himself a bit of armor because he realizes even if that quad goes out, he still wants to be a force to be reckoned with. Flame hitting a smiley bind as he survives that quad damage run, although not for the first time he was killed. So we're looking at a 22-point spread. K9 really starting to take it away here. They earned about 8 frags or so in the duration of that last quad run. And it seems like Nightmare's not able to put things together. What I'd love to see, though, would be if KM chooses DM14. I think if we see a little bit of 14, I think KM's pretty strong on that map. Like to see what they can put together. K9 once again having control of red armor, and that's going to give them the leg up when that next quad spawns, which is going to be in about 30 seconds. I'm going to go take a look and see how the KM boys are doing. I realized that I hadn't really switched views there in a while because the guy I was following had not died. We've got Clown sitting in the dungeon trying to pull down Exodus, not getting any of his rails together. And again, if we take a look, Clown's sitting at a 69 ping, whereas Exodus has a 34 ping. And we're seeing that come into play right there as Exodus just strong arms, doesn't even take a point of damage there as he breaks into the dungeon. And we're going to see quad spawn right about now. There it is. It is up and for the taking. And right as it's pulled, we've got a guy from K9 pulling the trigger and killing that quad carry immediately. Sometimes the best offense is the defense, and we saw it come into play right there. K9 shut down that quad.